There's a community museum niche of 12 museums that are working directly with the Washington College, whereby they're doing projects to go into the museums and actually assist the museums in digitizing their collections, in cataloging their collections. And it's a project whereby the museums work hand in hand with the local university, Washington College, where the students get to apply in practice what they have learned in theory in the university. So they go and they actually assist the community museums who don't have funding for establishing their museum. The students go in and they actually do the work free of cost, and the museum benefits as well as the college and the university students. The purpose primarily of digitizing your collections is because we need to preserve them in the state that they are in right now at this moment. Second of all, some of the collections that we have on display, they are loan items. And the day will come when the loan agreement expires and we won't have them in our possession anymore, but we will at least have an image of the collections. Also, in case of a natural disaster hitting Belize and we lose some of these pieces from the collection, we have on record that they existed, and we also have details of their provenance and where they came from and that sort of thing.
The virtual tour starts with really good pictures of the space itself, and so we use a 360-degree camera that takes pictures all the way up to the ceiling and all the way down to the floor, and we do that as if we were a visitor walking through in each of the rooms throughout. And then with the help of the curatorial team and the educational team here, they choose which objects and stories they want to have highlighted in that. And they take images of those objects and snippets of text and audio and put it all together using an application to synthesize the whole tour.
How does this help, or what impact have you seen this kind of feature add to this kind of cultural offering?
It's a great opportunity for a couple of different reasons. I think first and foremost can enhance accessibility. So for people who aren't able to come to a museum, either because they live far away or because maybe they have a physical disability or other reasons that they can't sort of travel, having virtual offerings makes it possible for them to see the history and culture and the story that a museum has to offer. And I think it's also really important for small museums, which is what the BAM group represents, because sometimes when students go on field trips with schools, they tend to go to big places, and sometimes community museums can be overlooked. And so when community museums can have that virtual presence, more people can be enticed to come visit them or can learn about what their museum has to offer.